What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and we are back today with another video guide and playthrough here for the epic campaign here, being the Pestilence Saga, more specifically Pestilence here, fully unlocking Morgan Le Fay's abilities now. We got the first difficulty one in my previous video unlocked. Now we're going to go ahead and show you guys the node playthrough for each of the nodes and difficulty 2. With that said, let's get started. The unlock here of all the fragments that's actually going to be able to allow us here to fully awaken our Morgan Le Fay as a legendary.
Now guys, the beauty of video editing and going back and playing back is that you guys don't see everything that happens behind the scenes. But for this last node, it did actually take me getting it right over an hour of just the right RNG. You're going to see at the very beginning, we want Rogue to actually aim for either Wong or Morgan Le Fay, just because of the fact that it's such a powerful attack. You're going to see in this node, there's going to be a lot of RNG at the beginning. The only thing you can honestly do is use Agatha Harkness's ultimate, as well as Morgan Le Fay's ultimate at the very beginning here, and trying to extend that as much as possible with Scarlet Witch. But you'll see what I'm saying. If you guys have all your Darkhold actually gear tier 16, it's probably going to increase the odds here a little bit better. But my total team power was about 740k, and you'll see why this node becomes such an issue here. This team just starts unleashing all this damage, as you can see. Gambit going ahead, Sharon Carter, Captain Sam using his ultimate to actually be able to get the speed up for the team. We finally get a chance to use Morgan Le Fay's ultimate to actually apply an ability block in Sharon Carter, which is really good for us. But then you just see Rogue just doing absolutely amazing work here. Shang Chi is very powerful in this node specifically as well, and you can already see like how low my team is right now in HP, right? So generally, if the RNG and the luck fell in your favor, then at this point, hopefully your team is alive. Finally, we get a chance to use Scarlet Witch to use her special to get some HP back. So if you made it to this point and your team is the same as mine right now, then you have a fighting chance. If not, I would back out and try again, because the luck is just going to fall in factor. The moment you get to Morgan Le Fay special here, where you can actually rewind and start targeting characters like Shang Chi and Gambit, that's where you can start telling that there's going to be a change in a battle scene here. So starting things off, we can finally talk about the attack order, because we were just focused on Rogue and not being able to do anything. We take down Shang-Chi first, and the other key target is Gambit. Unfortunately, the passive attacks actually took him down already, so that was huge. Another key target is going to be a Rogue, just because of how powerful she is, and we already saw at the very beginning how she was just the main tank and we couldn't do anything, right? And that's why this node is going to be luck based and RNG based, because if you guys can't get through that initial blast of attacks, it's easier just honestly to reset and restart. So at some point then, Captain Sam's going to taunt, as you see on screen here. And that's okay. We just have to, again, be mindful of the luck here, because again, even at this point, things could still go south. But now you should be able to kind of pivot a little bit and change your attacks. I recommend stunning Coulson, just because I found that Agent Coulson, as I was testing this out and playing, he had a devastating ability here just to wipe out especially any of our allies that are lower HP right now, like Agatha. At that point too, you're going to see that the next wave spawns, and this is where you got to be very careful, because at this point you should have Morgan Le Fay's ultimate, and her second ultimate you should definitely save it just for the second wave. If you don't, it can be again another changing of the battle here. Main reason is because we can actually ability block Cersei, and that's going to give us a fighting chance here to kind of clean up all these little stragglers that are low on HP. But as well, the priority target in this wave has to be Phantom X. I've seen other posts on Reddit and other folks just mentioning that Phantom X's damage is extremely significant here in the second wave. So that's the main reason we kind of shift gears. Even though Wong and Captain Sam are low on HP, we don't want to take them down just yet, because there is another wave that's coming, and it includes Dazzler having that synergy with Phantom X. So that's why prioritize taking Phantom X down. We still have the ability blocks on Coulson and Cersei, and that's subsiding now. And now we're in a pretty good spot. Now we can actually do a little bit of damage and kind of allocate some DPS accordingly before the next wave spawns. And this is a great way to do that, just because even if the next wave spawns, then at least some of these guys are going to be lower in HP. I honestly would not worry about Adam Warlock, just because he's not really a concern, and he's just got some supportive stuns, bleeds here and there. So at this point, when the final wave does spawn, the good news is there's a couple of security guys here for shield. So good news is they're not going to be much of a threat. They're just going to get in the way with their taunts, but at the end of the day, I'll take them over characters like Cersei and Phantom X. But at this point, yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna try to reduce, apply slow on Dazzler. She's the other priority A target that we have to focus in this kill list. And then yeah, at this point you should be getting Morgan Le Fay's special back the second time, and we should be able to rewind and focus in on the key target. So having the ultimate once again, applying the ability block on both Cersei and Dazzler is just double clutch right there. And you should be in pretty good hands at this point. If you're able to land Morgan Le Fay's ultimate, and also in being able to stun Colleen Wing, you're in pretty good hands at this point. That you can rest assured you'll likely be able to get past this. So definitely hands down, node 5 was definitely the hardest node based on my attempts of all the different 5 nodes here. But on screen here it looks pretty straightforward. But I'm not lying, guys. It took me probably over 20-30 tries in the span of an hour plus just to get the right RNG. You'll see that you're just gonna wipe at the beginning, and that's why you'll see that there's likely probably gonna be some posts on it on Reddit if there isn't already. So I'm glad this video is at least out, so if you guys are able to catch this and use this to help push you through your progress, at least you I got it on screen now and you can actually use this. So this is going to be the unlock here of Morgan Le Fay's special abilities now, because this is her awakened state, right? So I am gonna actually go through and show you guys too my roster, because I feel like a lot of folks will likely need a reference point. So it's not something I showed in my previous videos, but really good to have just in case you guys wanted to see how strong my characters were when I went through it, and then that way you can see what you need to work on. But again, I really think that the RNG and luck is going to be a big factor, guys, and you'll likely have a 4 on Agatha and Wong as well. So here you go, all the upgrades. Feel free to pause and just take a look at them. The only 2 characters I have G16 is Agatha Harkness and Morgan Le Fay, and then everybody else is gear tier 15. So some of them not even maxed out with T4s, as you can see. But yeah, even if I go back here now, you guys can see Morgan Le Fay's abilities were previously maxed, but now with the unlock of difficulty 2, we get these newfound Horsemen abilities. So really cool stuff, guys. I hope this gameplay is able to help you guys push through in each node, hopefully give you some perspective in the attack order and battle priority. But good luck, guys. Thank you as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.